Welcome back. We're starting from our last video. I recently showed up here to get some resources, this recycling plant, so you can gather, I think it's iron, steel, copper. It's mostly the resource you get from doing the mining, but I like to do it this way. I got a few on me. Did that off camera so I wouldn't bore you. It's basically just pick up a box, go back and forth to a door. It gets time consuming, it's boring. I got some in the truck, I got some on me. We're gonna take it back to our garage, and then I might do some trucking, not too sure. A lot of people do the fishing and the mining for money. I'm not really a fan of the fishing and mining, so I'll do the other type of stuff. We have Roku, she's up and coming, doing her own videos. Currently she's, I think, not there. We'll find out. I'll put her on so y'all can hear her. She's also on the server. I think she's fishing, if I can remember where that is. I have all this keyed on my stream deck, which if you don't have one, I'm not licensed or anything by them, I'm not sponsored, but if you don't have one, get one. It's very nice. A lot of times I don't even use it for streaming, I use it for other stuff, but I forget where I put things. I have folders and all this other crap. Okay, if I guess I don't have something set up for this. Unmute of Discord. Yeah, of course. Every so often, I don't know why, but it requires permission, even after I've already given it permission. Alright, we've got permission now. Wish I would have known that beforehand. We are recording. You can be heard if you're there. I think she went to the bathroom, so she's not going to be talking right now. Okay, well, you're on recording, so watch what you say. I'm going to turn audio on so the game can be heard.
I was just talking to the puppy.
I'm forgetting buttons. Okay, never mind. We didn't have to lock. Make my way to the mechanic shop, drop our stuff, and then I think I might do some trucking to get some money. Put seatbelt on. I think we need gas. I gotta remember to make payments on the truck because I financed the truck. I don't know why that texture's bugging out.
Is it the road?
It's not the road, it's like the gas stations and some parking lots I have it bug out. $234 for, I don't know how many liters that said.
But yeah, I've been back. I was just talking to the puppy. It's hot in my room, so I gotta make it with the window open. Need to make sure he's not cold. Can't find any of his sweaters.
Well, didn't you put a blanket on him earlier because he was freezing, and then he decided he didn't need that blanket and rather freeze?
Well, now he has a blanket and a hoodie wrapped around him. That dog is spoiled.
So are you cats.
The puppy's more spoiled. 15-year-old Chihuahua. A good Chihuahua. He puts all Chihuahuas to shame.
Well, you didn't raise him to be a Chihuahua, you raised him as a
Kid.
Yeah, kid.
Oh yeah. Like whenever people used to come up to want to pet him, like they would be like, "Oh, can we pet him?" And Jeremy would look at me like, "Mom, is it okay? I'm scared, but is it okay?" and I'll just be like, "Jeremy, it's fine." And I mean, even little kids, like all I had to tell them, like, "Listen, he's a small puppy, so he gets scared, but you can pet him." And they would be so kind with them, and he would be so nice to them and lick their hand. and like just make their day. Like this one little girl, the one time Jeremy licked her hand, and she turns to her mom and she's like, "Mommy, that puppy licked my." It was so funny.
Now all he can do is gum you to death. Or
He
does he
still
still
got
have
teeth.
teeth?
He's only missing 15 of them, but he can still bite if he wanted to. The last few days he's just been sleeping.
Yeah, stream. I recently, when I first met her, I found out her little puppy doesn't like men and don't like people with beards. And yeah, I got a long beard. So if I ever meet
And
her, I gotta
hats.
worry about
Don't
all
forget
hats,
hats.
and I wear a hat because I'm missing most
I
of my hair.
But the story behind that though is my sister's friends used to put hoodies on and torment him when he was a puppy.
Oh, so he has some psychological issues with that.
And then the one Halloween, my sister bought this terrifying mask and ended up going after him with it. And just say she almost got her face ripped off. But other than that, he's usually really good. But my best friend from Wyoming, Jeremy, is not very. He'll sit there and he'll bark at you. If like to try to scare you off, he won't attack. He would just bark, try to scare you off. But because I had him since he was 12 weeks old, he picks up on my senses about certain people. And my friend from Wyoming actually just came over, and he must know that me and her have a really close friendship. So he would literally go in, don't know her or anything, and would just crawl up into her lap. Like he won't even do that with my cousin. He looks at my cousin Jess and is like, yeah, no.
Don't like her. Sorry, this traffic is going so slow that I'm not waiting for them.
Watch out for the flying cars when NPCs decide to check.
I drove past one of the on-ramps and they fell through the map on me.
But yeah, he's definitely not your stereotypical Chihuahua. He has never attacked anybody. And a lot of people tell me they are shocked that he's even a Chihuahua. And it's like, nope, he's purebred. I got him from a breeder down in Atlanta, Georgia, that actually raises Pomeranians and Chihuahuas.
So what you do, since I know you're wanting to do your own YouTube videos, since you're not wanting to show your face or anything, have a camera for the puppy dog. It just shows the puppy dog's face.
Jeremy don't like cameras.
Yeah, but he don't know about the camera itself. He knows when you pull out your phone or whatnot to take a picture. He knows what that is.
He's like, oh no, mom's videotaping me again. Run! Nah, just show one of the other boys. I'm sure Luca, with his tubiness and being the biggest loaf of the three of them.
Oh, he's a prime bred loaf?
Oh, he loafed the one time where he puts his paws underneath him and you just look like a gigantic piece of bread. And then Cold pounced on him. Speaking of Cole, I am shocked that I have not had a little kitty cat bug at me.
Little kitty cat. What are you talking about?
Cole is smaller than Luca.
Yeah, still a loaf though.
Cole only weighs.
Or is he half a loaf?
Cole, I think, is only like anywhere between 13 and 15 pounds. Luca is 20.
So he's a half a loaf.
Yeah, pretty much. And then Jeremy, I think Jeremy is like 10 pounds. I don't know.
Not the best
Jeremy's
driver. If
not
we had a
good.
cop on right now, he'd be getting the calls for reckless driving.
You don't look right, man.
He'll never know. He never watches my videos, so we're good. The day that I do a video, he's gonna be watching. Like, well, I'm gonna pull him over right here. Hope I just ran the red light. It was green on my side, officer.
Yeah, I will eventually do my own videos. I'm still trying to figure out which character I want to start out with.
It took me forever to start up because I didn't want to stream my face or anything, but once you do it, just set up what you want to do and just do it.
Nah. I'll probably never show my face. I like being that mysterious person. Everybody knows the voice, but they don't know the face.
Yeah. If you want to know what she looks up, just look up Roku.com. You get a little device. You can look in.
Wait, what?
Your name's Roku. They want to see what you look like. Look up the Roku device.
Ha! Ha ha.
Just a joke. I'm here all week.
And no, I did not get my name for the Roku. I actually had my name Roku before the Roku TV came out. I've been going by Roku Kano since 1998. Or early 2000s, I forget. But definitely before the Roku TV came out. And like Roku's just short for the actual real name.
Yeah, I got you. I wish this stuff's stacked in the storages.
Wait, what stuff?
Like the vehicle exhaust and the spoilers.
Yep, nope. Only the materials stack.
I have to eat some food soon. I think I'm gonna running around the truck.
You know,
Put
from
these
moving my
inside.
computer, it's actually running better too.
That's good.
So I think that's what it needed, was to breathe. And what's even more funnier, I can have my window open and my parents will never know because my computer blows out hot air. And that's facing my doorway.
There's currently no use for these crypto sticks. We were using a different phone and then it was changed, so we have no use for the crypto sticks, so I still hold on to them.
I forget
I think
what
it was
happened.
the stocks thing. Not sure.
Yeah. It was some kind of stocks or I don't know, I know it was on the old phone. Like you were able to use it on the old phone. And then we changed to this new phone. And now we can't use them.
Could have been an app on the phone.
It was. It was actually an app. And then you were able to take them, I think, to a store or something. I don't know, it used to be 6 Killer would know better.
Oh,
because
next time he's on.
Yeah. I actually have one of those crypto sticks for
I have quite a few of them.
Eva too. Just kind of sit it in. I think I put it in our club apartment in our one car.
I just
Oh
pulled
no.
them out of my truck and put them in the stash inside of the office of the mechanic shop.
Uh,
Squirrel and tires. I'll go do trucking for a while. Hopefully I don't get one of the ones that is in an area that I can't get to.
so far, I think there's only 2 spots. Where Mile High Club is and where the mini go-kart track is.
I should have saved that spot then. I had another spot the other day. I couldn't do anything, so I ended up having my truck go for a swim.
Hold on. There's actually is another spot because I seen somebody post about it. Issues. Gotta find it. Okay. Well, first of all, the crypto thing is definitely after the new phone script was added, the cryptos didn't work. So that clears that. 728 for the trucking job. So 728 is one of the locations that.
Alright, I'll keep my eyes out. I think the light broke. Every single way is red.
You shall not
There's
pass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights that I can see. Well, 5 ways.
Like I said, you shall not
Oh, never
pass.
mind. One just turned green.
You know, when I start streaming, I feel bad for anybody that watches my stream because you're gonna be blinded.
Like the good being blind or bad blind?
The lights are going to blind.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot you got the paid version of this, so it's a little different.
Oh yeah. There's sometimes I feel like I'm driving in real life. It's like, oh my goodness, I can't see.
And the graphics with the free one's actually quite close, but I'm wondering if that's why the graphics are glitching out. I'll have to
I just had a
mess.
blonde.
Screen. I have to mess with that a little bit.
I just had a blonde moment. I was sitting here like, wait, what was I doing? And it's like, oh yeah, fishing. Can you believe it's almost 4 a.m. in the morning and I'm still awake?
Time is just a construct of your imagination.
Huh?
I said time is just a construct of your imagination.
Yeah.
That probably just went over your head, like I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just thought of that.
Oh my god. Well, me and Josh were talking, and I do this thing when people. I mostly do it to my cousins, or when people are arguing or something. I'll just out of nowhere just go moo, and everybody just looks at me like, "What is your problem?" But
Should
hey, it stops people from arguing.
should get some. I don't want to say celery. Some like greens and do that and start jumping on it. Oh, he almost ran the red light.
Hopefully, I can catch the flying car. Like that one time when I was going to the foundry. That was funny because I actually thought it was a player, and it wasn't a player. It was a AI. I don't know. So sometimes on 5M, I wonder who's worse, players or AIs at driving.
I did it that one time where I got into a Civ-looking car and drove around. People thought I was AI. I even got into the basic GTA police ped and was driving around with a cop car, and people thought I was AI.
I mean, I did that already. That one time on the back on the old when the server was the old name, and we had that big police scene. Like to the point that we had to put everything on hold because everybody kept interrupting the scene. So we had that big police scene where we had to break into Mission Row to I forget who I forget exactly what it was about, but it was when it was versus the cops were bleh. Try to say that as
Spit
that
it
loud.
out. Doesn't belong to you.
But it was when the cops and the ballas had that big war, and we had to break into Mission Row to take out like the top commands, and all the cops had themselves like locked up, and we all teamed up to try and break into Mission Row to try and get rid of. I forget why. I think we were trying to break somebody out of jail or something. Kind of want to say it was like back when like the Pat Sanders stuff was going down. When that big.
Yeah, because the Ballas and the Lost joined forces.
Yeah. But I remember grabbing an AI car and just driving around Mission Row as AI. And they didn't even bug me because I wasn't in any of my personals or any of
I
the
need to go that way.
add-on cars. I was in an AI car and I was driving slow like AI does, and just to be able to stalk out Mission Row. That was a fun RP. I mean, I still have my criminal character, which let me not even get started on that. Eva's, yeah. Eva's just so bad to the point that I had to, with this new server, I had to restart over. She's actually chill and works for Misfit Customs. But Eva wasn't always a good girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some of the trucking go and pay this truck off, get it fully owned, and then go and do some more trucking and put some money in our business. I didn't do it. Cameras didn't see anything. The gate wasn't open, so I barely drove up to it and tapped it and it fell off. Camera's looking at me like, oh, I didn't see nothing.
I see nothing.
Check if I can offload anything, which I'm only going to be trucking, so I'm not going to be picking anything up.
You know what else was a really fun RP? That 5 hour long one when we broke Pat Sanders out and we were playing like musical cars and everything.
Oh,
And there was so many times.
I thought this character was going to be the one that didn't have any trucking. I thought I was going to start new, but I did do trucking on this character.
I have yet to do that. I haven't tried that yet.
I guess we're going to do that one. I've been doing the, obviously I can only do 5 kilometer ones since I'm only just starting, technically still just starting out. But I've been finding the 5,000, 4,000 ones are like 10 and 12 grand. I don't know where it's got us going. No. Try to do deliveries there back to back.
Oh, strolling through Facebook and seeing Jeeps.
I'm really surprised you don't own a Jeep on here.
I don't like the GTA Jeeps.
No, I'm talking about like the actual Jeeps that we have on the dealerships. I'm surprised you don't own one. Okay, it sounded like I hit something. Yeah, it's not the best area for
What?
semis and trailers.
Are you kidding me? Are you... Sorry.
Are you ducking?
About to have a major... about to have a major fangirl thing. Supposedly there is talks of a Red Dead Redemption 3 coming.
So they neglected Red Dead 2, so let's just bypass that game and upload a new one.
It, from what this says, is Red Dead Redemption 3 is coming. Just don't expect it for a while.
We'll see how bad they're neglecting the second one. I don't see what they're going to do difference on this third one.
And then right here it says Red Dead Redemption 3 is coming. Rockstar's partner company confirms. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I played Red Dead 1, the first Red Dead, there was a lot of questions that it was like, okay, well, why does he hate his old gang members? Why is he working with the Pinkertons? Why is he working? Like, why did they take his wife and kids hostage? Like, there was a lot of questions. that were left unanswered. And then you have Red Dead 2, which explains why he had to go after people in the first one. Now the problem is, anybody that played the first one knows what happens to John and his family. So it makes me wonder where they are going with 3. Like, is it going to follow Jack? Or, which would be cool if it follows Sadie, like the other people.
Wonder if I can crack open a drink while we wait. I need to mute my mic so it doesn't crack in everyone's ear.
Now I have to go look this up.
Alright, we're back. Didn't want it to break y'all's eardrums by popping the can open.
Ooh. So they might actually follow Charlie Smith, which is, I think he was one of the people that helped John and Sadie out. Charles, that's what his name is, Charles Smith. He's the one that teaches you how to, like, hunt buffalo and to respect the, with him being Native American,
Yeah.
he showed you how to respect everything as Arthur.
Doesn't say no turn on red.
Yeah.
See, this is how people should be driving, is stopping at the red lights and going slow. We've been having issues with people recently driving like idiots, not wearing seatbelts and then dying, and then want to cry and need a revive when there's no medical on. I might drive like a bat out of hell in certain areas, but at least I'm wearing my seatbelt. And I don't wreck normally.
That might listen a few times.
I did find out the one time whenever I was testing out that nitrous bottle on Rob's car, hit it super. He didn't tell me to watch out with the high high pressure, turned it on the high pressure, took off, car pulled out in front of me, I hit the car, flew out the windshield and hit the side of the wall. Wasn't the best experience.
Dang.
Ooh, that got lucky. That's why you don't pull out in front of a semi or change lanes up. What the hell is your issue, dude? AIs are doing like the real world with the semis.
I just seen something on Facebook and I want to go to Build-A-Bear website.
Really?
What?
Damn AI. Not registering the trailer, so he literally cut over into my lane and scraped the side of my trailer, which I think the trailer's good, but his car might be scratched all hell.
What? They have Halloween stuff for Build-A-Bear, and one is a purple kitty cat, and the other one's a werewolf. And I want both of them. Oh, that's not fair. They also have Nightmare Before Christmas. I might have to wait until I have more money. Just the werewolf alone is $22. No! They're out of stock with Zero. That makes me sad. And
Yeah.
the purple magic kitty is $22.
That type of stuff you gotta get at the beginning of everything.
Oh yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, forget it. It reminds me back to Emily Strange. Or Emily the Strange. Like, you couldn't get her, you had to be fast about getting her merchandise because it would be gone. I really want this purple magic kitty. He's $22 though.
I don't think I've ever waited for a red light on GTA 4, or GTA 4, 5, GTA 3, pretty much all of them.
See, what was funny was back when I was in school on Vice City and GTA 4, I used to always follow the, like for 2 or 3 hours, I'd be able to follow the traffic lights. And then out of nowhere, I would just fly. Next thing you know, I'm flying through the air.
One thing I did like about Grand Theft Auto 4, the aircraft, they reacted differently. I can get close to trees and it'll actually look like the trees is being chopped up, sort of. On here, you get close to that tree, you're gonna blow up. Or your rotor blades are gonna pop off, which GTA 4 did the same thing, similar.
I have to say, out of all the people that we ever played on GTA, like throughout all the games, Nico is probably still my favorite character. Nico and his cousin Roman.
You did a rolling stop.
And then I'm kind of, with like the leaks that they were showing for 6, like I'm kind of like happy that you can pick between I guess they're going to make it that you can pick from between a guy or a girl.
Well, what I've seen is that y'all are in a relationship and you can pick between both of them to play at certain times.
I mean, it would be make it really interesting. Like, can you imagine the first ever GTA where you can actually play co-op? One friend, well, like one person plays the guy and person plays the girl. And you just do the missions that way.
Yep. Instead of a certain game called The Forest, when you all play as a male, just different color skin.
That would actually be fun. GTA co-op. Though I really do want to know, because from like watching videos and stuff, there is pictures of Nico on GTA 5 when you go to that one house.
If I'm not mistaken, if you go through the ore on certain areas, I think Trevor kills Nico.
Well, Yellowjack. Uh, I think it's Yellowjack. Can't remember if it's Yellow.
It's
Trying to
very
think.
finicky.
Yeah, it was Yellowjack. If I'm right, the lore was Nico actually owned Yellowjack.
That works.
Because if you ever remember from GTA 4, he talked about opening a bar in the country or county somewhere, and that's where you find the pictures of Nico is in the county. And if you go into Yellowjack in the main game, there's blood over the floor, like somebody was in a fight or whatever. Which, let's face it, if anybody killed Nico, I could definitely see it being Trevor, because Trevor is unhinged.
Yep.
I mean, come on, he wipes out entire friggin' biker gang.
I forget this semi don't stop too good. I was hoping to do more like getting through a bunch of trucking within a few minutes, but dang, that took a while. Guess that's what you get for choosing the farthest distance.
So I'm sure paid's good.
Well, that one that I chose, 10 grand.
Not bad.
I've been choosing all the high price. The ones that I get lucky at are the 3,000 kilometer, or not 3, yeah, the 3,000 kilometer ones. No, 3,000 kilometers. 3 kilometer ones, and they're 10 grand, 12 grand. I might have to mute my mic and eat some. I'm getting hungry. Why did he blow the horn at me when I was on my side of the road? I always get in the wrong lanes. Really? I hate AI that do that. He literally went into the left lane, looked like he was going left, to turn right like he was driving a fucking semi. I understand why I turned, but with a car like that, you don't need to know
Well,
why I
that makes
turn.
me sad. I seen this gigantic box stuffed animal from Kohl's. $700. That fox better be filled with gold.
Excuse me. Oh, trucking? It's relaxing. Once I get that new mic, I'll be able to listen to me some music while streaming or recording and it not cut through. So it'll be more entertaining. I should have recorded the other day. I wanted to test putting a turbo and nitrous on a semi. Yeah, it reacts a little differently on this game than what you see in real life. But at least I know it's possible. So once we have it set to where you can buy and sell, or buy your semis or whatnot, we'd have a tricked out semi. I don't know if the ones that you can buy from the... Ooh, that was close. Buy from the trucking, if you can upgrade them or not. I know the ones that I did a pack of semi trucks for the other server a while ago. Some of them have quite a bit of customization, so I don't know about these. Because these, the ones that came with the truck and I didn't touch. Oh, that's a nice car. GTA tire, but... I forgot how much that I owe on that truck. I put $140,000 down on it. Chose 24 months. Not too sure how much more I owe. Really debating on it. You know what's funny about this trucking is I couldn't get into American Truck Simulator, but I don't mind doing trucking on here. I guess I like the concept where I can do trucking, and if I do get tired of it, I can go and do something else. I don't have to specifically do trucking unless I leave that game. I keep seeing a mosquito flying around. All of a sudden, y'all see me clap. Sorry for the loudness. Once we get the one mechanic shop properly set in and we can get our cars that we donated for and get that all situated, you'll probably see me driving more of those vehicles. I gotta get with Cole, the one that does the ESX side of things, see about getting that in. Then I gotta get with the owner and figure out what we're gonna do for that side of things. Server's still in beta, but it is playable. You can get on and make some money and do stuff. Obviously not everything is there. Like, we're working on getting other jobs and stuff going. Currently you have the trucking, the fishing, mining, you could be a bus driver, you could be a hot dog seller, you can do garbage. There's stuff there for you to do. Shit.
If we can get enough cops on.
Yeah, if we can get enough cops on, you can do the specific robbery jewelries. But I think the departments are hiring. No Fire's hiring.
County and state. We have no city. State kind of runs city.
Yeah, I think they are. I mean, city's not set up right now, but later on down the road, I think they're going to get a city department going. But obviously, we don't have people in to really do that. We had someone that was wanting to take it over, but he is not active on his normal duties, so that was pointless giving it to him. Finally got the mechanics working again, so the mechanics can repair vehicles. I'm actually on that character, so if anyone asks for repair, I can repair.
There is other things, like you can own 24/7.
Oh yeah, you can own the stores.
I mean, they're expensive.
Ones. Yeah, of course they're expensive.
The gas stations are really expensive.
And then you gotta
and I think gun stores. Or ammunition stores, or whatever you want to call them.
I got you.
So my one character has the cat calf.
Yeah, if your one character goes on, I'd go and buy some stuff from
you. Yeah, I'm not
some other times.
I'm not one as that character.
If you're a cat lover, the name kind of gives it away, but you can go in there and pet cats. You can get food that look like cats. It's a nice little place.
It basically is the Japanese culture of the cat calf. I think Japan actually were the first people to come up with it. We'll warn everybody. There's a lot of meowing and a lot of purring.
Oh yeah, a lot of, if you don't like, I mean, if you like cats,
I mean, there's 19 cats.
For you, but if you don't like the purring and the meowing all the time, don't go there.
And then there's stuff like the vanilla unicorn, but yeah. That's not safe for work stuff.
Definitely. Oh,
Oh,
that's definitely not safe for work. Not something I can show in a video.
yeah, that's something you have to come on the server for yourself. And you have to be 18 or older.
I mean, you gotta be 18-year-old to even play the game.
Yeah, but whoever followed that. It'd be really cool to have the lumberjack and to get more restaurant places. Get Pop's Diner up and running. Get Bean Machine up and running. And the pizza place.
I wish you would stop talking about food. I can go for some pizza right now, even though I'm not supposed to eat it. I have to have a specific kind of pizza to even be able to eat it. But you're making me hungry. Which, I might do some Fallout 76 here in a few. That'll even make me hungry because the character's always got to freaking eat.
Maybe take a break between streams.
Yeah,
Go get something to eat.
record.
Well, yeah.
Always hydrate and always, what you call it? Hydrate. I can't think of the other word. Exactly.
Always make sure you eat and hydrate. And when in doubt, if you need it, caffeine. Caffeine is always good.
That's what I'm drinking as caffeine. Sugar free, but it's caffeinated, not diet, it's zero sugar.
Caffeine is good.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the video here. We'll pick this video up some other time. I'm going to probably upload this today sometime, which today is the 14th. Like and subscribe if you like the video. Like always, have a great day.